thank you for joining us. This is Don Tips. He is going for council member place 2. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you so much. Awesome. So what we're going to start with is just you telling us a little bit about your resume and qualifications. I know that you're currently on the board, so just tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay. So I'm a lifetime resident of Amarillo, Texas. So 2 years ago when I ran for the first time, it was, made the statement, I really felt like it was time for me to get off the sidelines and to really help lead Amarillo and contribute, to some point. So ran 2 years ago and got it, thankfully. Very grateful for that. So I've served on your city council as place 2 for 2 years. I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit. Lots of good things, and I don't know if, that's what you want on resume. If you may talk about what we've done. We've done quite a bit, I think historic raises for public safety, lots of infrastructure changes. We've hired a new city manager. We've done quite a bit. So my desire is just to continue to serve, to continue to help Amarillo grow, get better, lead, allow our staff to do what they do.
That's amazing. And so tell us a little bit about the platform that you're running on, kind of your ideas that is going to make Amarillo better for the community.
Yeah, so, it's interesting being, from 2 years ago to now, you didn't really have a resume. As far as you can tell people what you want to do, but it's interesting because it is a council, right? You can have all these great ideas, but it really takes at least 2 more to get on board, so you've got to talk this out and make sure that they can get on board, because it's got to be, a consensus. There's got to be 3 or 5 that, move forward. So what I'm really saying is, the great thing is you can look back at what I've done and how I've contributed and say, really more of the same. So I really want to continue to focus on transparency, doing things out in the open so that the public can see. I think that's incredibly important. I want to continue to focus on public safety. I feel like that is foundational, that we can't do all the things that we want to do if we don't have a safe city. When you call 911, are those responders there? So, so our local heroes, our firefighters, and our police officers, we've got to support those guys. And I think that is foundational to build everything else. Now, I do want to focus too on quality of life. Like we want, people in your generation, we want y'all to stick around, so, and kids, and I've got kids and grandkids, and, I want Amarillo to be a place where they not only call home, but that they want to stay. So, quality of life, the things that we have to offer, we want to continue to focus on those. The parks, our parks department does amazing. So all of those things, I want to just continue, look back, but then move forward with what we've already done.
No, I completely understand. And so I know that you're currently serving on the council right now, but what is something that maybe you haven't been able to get done thus far that maybe you're looking to try and push within this next term that you're going to, and just things that haven't been able to get kind of off the ground just yet?
Gosh, that's a great question. There are some big things. A couple of them we still don't really want to talk about yet. So really, I think that almost everything that we set out to do, I think we did accomplish. So there's a few things that we want to get across the finish line. There's the interesting thing with the 2-year tenure. It's really tough to get things started. I tell everybody it takes about 12, or it took me, maybe I'm a slow learner, but it took about 12 or 14 months to really understand how city government worked, how the council works, to get really comfortable to go, okay, now I understand this. So it was literally 12 or 14 months. So there's many things that I'm working with the citizens, big stakeholders in Amarillo, that they have big projects that what I try to do is meet with them and get their balls across the line. Does that make sense? So not even just city oriented, but it's more citizen oriented. Some issues, big businesses and that kind of thing, of how can we help those guys? How can we partner with them to say, we want to be a partner with you. We want to help you where we can for the city. So there's a few things. I don't want to be vague. I don't want to be, gosh, I just can't talk about these. But there are some things that are in the works that I want to continue. And the nice thing about or being unopposed is I can meet with them and say, hey, you do have some consistency. One thing that I can tell them is you are going to continue to get to deal with me, right? I mean, it's no matter who votes. I mean, my wife and I are voting, so I mean, that's, that we should be good. So that's nice that I can continue those relationships. I can continue those projects that I've started with our local stakeholders, and we can just hopefully see those get across the finish line.
That's amazing. And so, like you said, you are running unopposed. So I was going to give you the last kind of minute to tell people why they should vote for you, but you're there whether they vote for you or not. So tell us a little bit about why you want people to vote for you and you hope people vote for you even though you are unopposed.
And that's a great point that you bring up, and I get asked this question all the time is, Don, I see your signs out there, I see you in the forums, why? That people they don't have a choice to, now they can choose not to vote for me, right? And I don't want that. But what I would say is, there's no shortcut to this, and I want to honor the system. I still want to do this interview, be at the forums, be there to talk to the citizens, talk to the community, so that they can ask questions and they can get to know me. For those that don't know me already, that they have that opportunity. And I think it's been an honor to serve. I think it is an honor to be able to help lead the city and be elected. So I don't feel like that I can shortcut that or circumvent the process. So I want all the you are going to see my signs. Hopefully, you're going to see the interviews and that kind of thing. So I would say, as far as why vote for me, the great thing is you can look back and say, do I like what he's done, and do I want more of the same? So, and have I made mistakes, or have we made mistakes on council? Of course, but we've done it out in the open. Sometimes a little embarrassing, but that's okay. I mean, we're human too. We're not going to be perfect. So I would say, why vote? Platform, being open with communication. I'm very open, very accessible. My phone's out there. People call me all the time. Just more of that is what I would say. If you want more of that, then yeah, vote for me.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Don. We appreciate you coming, and good luck with the rest of the election season.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to come here and talk.
Thank you.